Hi everyone! Oh my god, I finally got a YouTube channel. I can't believe it. I filmed a little chit chat, get ready with me, answered a few of your questions that you asked me on Instagram, and also did a very in-depth go-to makeup that I do all the time on my Instagram, but obviously it's more in-depth. You can see exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, this is so exciting. I really hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you thought of this video. I have so many ideas pending. Really excited. So please be nice. Please share, like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy this video. Yeah, like weird noises. It's not me personally. It's my chair. So I'm just going to clip my hair back. I always get questions on where I get these clips from. They're literally just from Amazon, but I'm sure Primark do them now. For skin prep, I always start off with my Pixi Glow Tonic, just 2 little pumps with a cotton pad. I love this stuff. I must admit, I've probably gone through about 5 bottles, probably more actually, of that stuff. It's just amazing. I've had a shower, washed my face, everything, and I've still got dirt in my face, so it literally just gets rid of all that nasty. Next, I'm using my Vichy, I don't actually know what this is called, Vichy Mineral 89 Daily Booster, we're going to call it. But I need another bottle of this. I absolutely love this before makeup. It just plumps all your face and just nourishes, like what it says. It's a daily booster, and it just is unreal on my skin. I will definitely be buying a new bottle. For eye cream, I've been using the Mercier illuminating eye cream. It is just unreal under my eyes and really nourishes it, because a lot of people ask me all the time, how do you stop your under eyes from creasing? You need a good eye cream, and also baking definitely helps under eye creasing, and a good creamy concealer. Then for moisturiser, I'm obviously using my favourite. This is the Embroylisee Lait Creme Concentrate. I am going to be getting on with the questions. It's just because a lot of questions were asking about skin prep, so I just want to go into obviously detail with this. So this is good for all skin types. I've literally made everyone buy it. It is amazing. It goes on quite like watery, but then goes quite thick, which is nice. I don't really use a primer. There isn't one that I found that I think actually works, but I do love this Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. So this is a all-in-one primer and moisturiser, but I do really love this stuff. It is quite pricey for what it is, but when I first got it, I thought it was going to be small, like tiny bottle, but there's a lot in there. I've used this a lot, and I definitely will be repurchasing this. So ignore the hand tan situation. I just don't ever fake tan, so we're just going to embrace the paleness and then the orange face. So first step is my Tilbrey Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade 5. So I used to use shade 4, which was obviously much lighter than this, but I got bored of it, so I wanted to get a different shade, and a few of my friends had shade 5, so I wanted to try shade 5, and I'm loving it. I mean, it is orange, but that's what we like. So I'm just using a foundation brush. You can use your fingers with this. So how I got into makeup was one of the questions that a lot of people ask me, quite a lot actually. So I have basically loved makeup all 20 years of my life. I started watching YouTube videos. My first ever YouTube video was Trisha Paytas' What's in Her Bag video, which I literally had on repeat. I started watching Chloe Morello, who's my favourite, Shiny Grimond, and I just absolutely loved it. And my family just always said you should start doing it, but I was so bad at makeup, like I can't even tell you how bad I actually was. And then I did a course at a makeup place. I just went on from there really, and then I just learned along the way. Every client I do, even now and even on myself, I learn something new. I'm trying to film a video. So for foundation, I'm going to be using a mix of my 2 favourite foundations in the universe. Nars Sheer Glow in the shade Barcelona, and NYX Born to Glow in the shade Classic Tan. This on the back of my hand, like this, and then I just blend it in with my fingers, and then I just use my fingers, just one finger, just to blend it out. The brush I'm obsessed with at the minute is the By Georgina 01 brush, which literally just all blends it in like a dream come true. Another question is any tips on growing hair? So I'm probably the worst person to ask about hair, but I have noticed a difference at the minute that it is getting a little bit, well, thicker. What really does work for me, and it has worked on other people, is the Mane and Tail Horse shampoo. I've used that before a couple of years ago, and it made a big difference to my hair. At the back it says how to use for humans and then how to use for horses, which is quite crazy. But listen, they've got lovely hair, horses, so I want to look like a horse. So now for concealer, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade, it's rubbed off ivory, and then I just put this here. Usually I use my Revolution as well, but I'm not going to do that just because I don't want everyone to hate on me on my first video. I'm just going to blend this in. This is my first concealer. I like to use 2 concealers, and I'm just using a Jessup brush, which is the brand I buy off Amazon. Literally just type in Jessup, you knock off Zoevas. I then like to get my foundation brush and just blend out the edges. Describe yourself in 3 words. Bloody hell. I'd sound quite fun. I mean, if my friends or my family would describe me in 3 words, I hope that they say fun on it. Actually really caring. I'm actually really kind and really caring. Like, I always think of others before myself, which is probably sometimes not the best thing to do. Ooh, new blender check. Very enthusiastic and determined about like my life, what I want to do. And yeah, I probably said 4 words, but my LA Girl concealer in the shade Vanilla. This is actually hands down my favourite concealer. I mean, it's probably up there with the Tarte Shape Tape. But this is £4, literally £4. Someone asked what my dream date would be. So my dream date, I mean, I say this, but I don't actually know. Oh, I didn't put it there. My dream date would just be going out. Firstly, the boy would have to surprise me. I'm very extra. I want everything. Like, I'd want him to come and pick me up and say, we're going here, Danny. I'll be like, okay. And we go to somewhere really nice for dinner, and we have loads, although I hate eating in front of like boys. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm like when I have sushi, for example, they're like that big, I'll just go like that. But you can't like cut it and be all posh, can you? So maybe, I don't know, go for like dinner and then just basically don't leave and just keep drinking and talking absolute crap. Yeah. Oh, it's my hair, it's honestly in a state. So another question was, what is one product that I can't live without? And it's 2 products, but it's like the same. I absolutely love Creme blush. I think it makes the biggest difference in your makeup. Ones I love is the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick in the shade Formentera. I can't say that. I think it's like an IB for Ireland, but I can't say it. And Milk Makeup Werk. I love these both together. On the, I think that's like your cheekbone, higher point. Never put your blush here. That is a trend that should be kept in whatever year it was said to do that, because leave that in 2020. Don't look like that all the time. But that, you get the nice snatched look. Biggest makeup regret. So I think this is going to be a shock to you all, but I think big eyebrows. So I'm trying to really quieten down my brows because they just look so big. And yes, I loved them at the start, but then now I think I stupidly have got so used to having big brows that I can't just fill them in and them look normal. Like, I have to brush them up. So I'm just using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso for my contour. But yeah, I'm trying to tone them down a bit, but it's just becoming impossible. Like, I'm trying to, it's like back to square one of what suits my eyebrows. I mean, my face, do you know what I mean? Now I look back in pictures and think, what the hell was I thinking? I think as well, because it was such a trend and I was getting so many people message me about my brows, obviously thought I've got to keep it up. But to you guys, you put the pressure on me. Joking. Just trying to quieten them down a little bit, but I say that, but watch when I get to my brows, it'll probably be all crazy. So this brush is the by Georgina 02 brush, and big difference when you use contour. I love contour. Now for baking, which is my favourite part. I get so many questions on baking, so I literally cannot do my makeup without doing some sort of baking. But really the term baking is what drag queens bake their face. It's such a brilliant makeup technique. I use the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Cupcake, so it is a pinky shade. Just start off under your contour, so you can see it's like a 3D shadow effect, but always make sure that you have product on your dry beauty blender like this, and then go down. You see the difference? Because I can. Ready? So look how shiny my forehead is. I always press my powder into my skin, so under my eyes. Look up when you do this part. Down the side of my nose, like that. And then I like squeeze the blender and go upwards like this. Side, go upwards, and again, leave it there. That's what baking's all about. Leave it there and let it bake. I use soap on my brows, and I use the Pears soap. It looks like this. You literally get it from Superdrug. It's like 79p. Might have gone up to 80p, but still a bargain. This is the brush that comes with the iconic London Brow Silk, but you can just use like a bamboo toothbrush. I'm sure you can get toothbrushes like this. So I really get that on the brush, and then I simply brush these bad boys up. And you probably will get, so you see here I've got some soap there. Just get your foundation brush and just go over it, because you've got powder there that you're going to be wiping off basically. It's fine. So another question, favourite place to go out with your mates. So I'm really lucky to have literally the best mates in the bloody world. We like to do all things quite similar. So I'm just going to quickly just wipe away the baking with a fluffy brush. Me and my mates, we all love doing the same thing. So we love going for dinner, going for drinks, getting quite drunk. We just like talking crap and just enjoying each other's company. Favourite highlight is the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in the shade Spotlight. I use this stippling brush from Morphe, and since I've used this brush for this product, I have never used another brush since. So this is the M436 brush. Question is what bronzer I use, and I literally use the same one, and I have been for many years. This is the MAC Mineralise Skin Finish in the shade Give Me Sun. DPD man's here and he's about to go off downstairs. I'm gonna give it 3, 2, 1. Does anyone else dog does this? Because it does my head in. But yeah, this, I literally just get a fluffy brush and just warm my face. Or do I grow my eyelashes? So basically, I have been using Revitalash for, I'm on my second bottle now, and I'm just using Nars Laguna bronzer for contour. That is the best thing to grow your lashes quickly as well. It actually works, and it does just makes them amazing. So now for my favourite product of all time. This is the Becca Be a Light palette, and this, I wear the shade medium to deep, yeah. I love it so much, and everyone that I know that has bought it is like, oh my god, now I know why you love it, and I'm like, told ya. So now for blusher, I've got a new palette, which is the Nars Overlust palette. I love Nars cheek products. This is my second palette from Nars. So when you do your blush, again, don't smile. Take it upwards. Put a bit on your nose, forehead. This palette is just so bushy. My favourite highlighting brush is the Morphe M510 brush. And I'm actually just going to take this one here in the Nars palette. I love my Dull Beauty highlighter. Oh, I love that. I love my Dull Beauty one, but because this is new and I use the Dull Beauty one all the time, I just want to try this out a little bit. And I do. This is amazing, actually. So you can heat your eyelash curlers up, obviously, just with a hairdryer. That's what I used to use, but because it's winter, I've got my portable heater out, so it's just easier. Difference. For mascara, I just use the Maybelline Rocket Volume Waterproof Mascara. I will always just use waterproof mascara now, because it holds the curl all day, doesn't transfer onto your under eye, and for someone who has such straight lashes like me, it is just a godsend. So I did just film my eyebrows off camera, which I know is like really, really bad. I'm sorry, but I just can't do them on camera yet. I've not cracked it. But I used the L'Oreal Brow Artist Expert pencil in the shade Cool Brunette. For lips, I am absolutely loving the NYX lip liners at the minute, and I have been loving this combo. So I'm going to take my NYX lip liner in the shade Cocoa, and I don't really overline my lips unless I do, and I don't mean to, but I like to just follow my lips. Of course, I use my NYX lip cream in the shade London, which is my favourite. You can just leave it like this, but obviously I like lip gloss. Loving this lip gloss from MAC. My cousin got it for me for Creme. It's the MAC lip gloss in the shade Twinsies, and it might be like a Christmas limited edition, but it is just like amazing. Like that. So then, last but not least, I'm glad I filled my eyebrows in. I look like Danni now. I absolutely love this setting spray, and it actually works. I love Lottie London. I love their foundation. I love their eyeshadow. Like, they are really, really good. So I'm just going to spritz this on my face. Be generous with that. And I like to get my beauty blender and actually get that product onto my skin. And this is the final look of my go-to glam. And this is the final finish of my first video. Please let me know if you enjoyed it, and like and subscribe and share with your friends, your family, everyone you possibly can. And yeah, let me know if you've got any video ideas. I want this channel to be where you would come to if you're getting ready, so you can put me on in the background and do your makeup with me. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. Stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.